inside of row number 2. In the 42 from Ankeny, Riley Songer. And the number 24H on the outside of row number 2, Dylan Haller from Alta.
Looks like we're missing Seth Butler as well, as Butler not out there. Looks like rounding out the field is going to be the T17 Tyler Wellender and the 7 of last week's feature winner, Alec Stapleton. RPMs are going to come up. We are going to see Pontius and Ulrich as they fly under the green flag and down into 1 and 2. It is going to be Dayton Ulrich with the early advantage as he's going to have Dylan Halder right there behind him. 3 wide as you have Pontius, the meat and the sandwich. Songer on the inside, Halder on the outside. That's going to open the door for Stapleton as well as for a second they almost looked like they were going to go 4 wide.
Still 3 wide for the number 3 spot by the flag stand. Little bit of contact to the right rear quarter panel of Stapleton. Ulrich still out front, showing the way here in heat race number 1. Stapleton still side by side with Halder down the back straightaway for that 3rd spot. Trying to go downstairs once again. Ulrich, we got one spinning, and that's Cody Pontius from Sac City.
I hate to say it, but last Wednesday night up at the Beaver for their season opener, got caught up in an incident. Not of his own doing, a little bit of bad luck. Looks like that bad luck's following him down here to the CCS, Crawford County Speedway. But look up front. I guarantee that the Ulrich family is grinning from ear to ear as Dayton Ulrich putting on a command performance leading, but he has company as here comes the points leader. Stapleton hounded him on his back door.
Stapleton led that lap at the flag stand and pulls the full car out front, going through 1 and 2 that time. And he continues to power down the back chute of the Crawford County Speedway into 3 and 4. Couple car length advantage, drifts up the racetrack slightly and gets a little sideways, but he is in command.
It is going to be Stapleton, Ulrich, Songer, Halder, and Wellender, your top 5 right now. Looks like battle is on for 3rd and 4th as Halder trying to get underneath of Riley Songer. Of course, Riley Songer, his dad, Jamie Songer, that everybody knows. Everybody misses the old Songer Says bits. But right now, white flag is out for your current points leader, Alex Stapleton.
Stapleton showing the way. Ulrich in 2nd. Halder continuing to hound Songer for 3rd. Songer into 3rd down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Stapleton strong off of 3 and 4, and he picks up the win.
Alex Stapleton going to pick up the heat race win. The 01U2 Dayton Ulrich, best run he's had so far, finishing in 2nd. 3rd, Riley Songer. 4th, Dylan Halder. And Tyler Wellender in 5th, but a little bit of smoke coming out of the 24H. Heat race number 2 to the inside. That's the 14L. Josh Lyons to the outside, the 9C of Colby Christensen.
Dow City's own Travis Fink in the F20. Starting 3rd, starting 4th, Riley Christensen from Audubon in the 79 RC.
Yep. Row number 3 to the inside. That is the driver of the 01F. They're from Denison. They call him Dahmer, Jeff Fink. And to the outside, that is the next generation of the Smith Racing family, one of the Lake City Raiders, the 22S of Mike Smith.
7th and final starting spot on the field, Colton Garside from Greenfield. The green is in the air.
Matt Stubbe, chief starter, throwing the green. We are going to fire him down into 1. And it is going to be the 9C of Colby Christensen with the early. Oh, we got him around. Josh Lyons, your pole sitter, goes around. He's able to keep it going. We are going to stay lean, mean, clean, and green. As right now it is Christensen, but the battle is on for 2nd and 3rd. Dahmer, Jeff Fink, and the 22S of Mike Smith battling out for 2nd.
Fink making moves, not faking, moves into turns 1 and 2 this time. He is right around the bottom of the racetrack. Had the lead momentarily through the turn, but we'll have to settle for the runner-up spot down the back straightaway. We will not go quietly, though, as he sticks to the bottom once again off 3 and 4 and takes the lead, does Fink.
Dahmer has a Charger chassis, and he just charged his way right into that lead spot. Dahmer, that car is on like Donkey Kong, but not so fast. Here comes Mike Smith. Smith with a good head of steam coming out of 2. He makes up about half of the distance as they're going to go into 3 and 4. Oh, and Josh Lyons again around. Caution is going to be out, so that negates any chance of a good run. So got confirmation from Shannon Malberg's wife, Kelsey, that the 57 is in the Malberg community car tonight in your Culver's Sport Compact. So Dylan Houston in the 18, the Malberg community car. We are back to green. As they go through 1 and 2, Dahmer with the advantage. But look at this. It's going to be Mike Smith. Smith side by side with Dahmer as they go down into 3. Fink going to have a little bit of an advantage as they come through 3 and 4. Oh, and Travis Fink, hang on to her. Long slide for life. He's going to keep that thing wild for sound, and we're going to keep green. Right now, Jeff Fink with the advantage.
Smith with a good run down the hill off 1 and 2 that time. Down the back straightaway. Smith trying to get back to the back bumper. Will not quite be able to do it off 3 and 4 this time. 2 to go.
As Chief Starter Matt Stubbe holds the green hanky high in the air, 2 laps to go. They're going to sling it down through 1 and 2. Oh, a little bit of a bobble from Fink. Here comes Mike Smith. Smith back on the high side once again as he is going to get up about to the right rear quarter of handle of Fink, but then has to back off as Fink able to drive a little bit deeper. Now he's going to go down to the inside, following the tire tracks of Fink. White flag is out, 1 to go.
Smith entering higher than anybody else, trying to get that run down the hill. Off a turn 2 this time, number 22 to the top spot. He noses ahead, gets half the car, 3/4 of the car, and now he's up on the outside of Fink. Jeff Fink sticks to the bottom, though, and powers his way to a heat race win.
Jeff Fink, Dahmer wins. Mike Smith second. Riley Christensen in third. Colby Christensen in fourth. And rounding out that top 5, that is going to be the 11F of Colton Garside. The Bucksnort in Uptown Denison, proud presenting partner of the IMCA Northern SportMods.
On the pole for your SportsMod heat race, the number 1 junior from Dunlap, Joe Reitz, and on the outside, Ida Groves, Sean Cool in the 74.
Your current points battle is on row number 2. Second place in points, Thomas Van Dyke, last week's feature winner on the inside. Your current points leader, Old Sheriff Woody Buddy Ray Jones on the outside.
Jim Blazina, Dawson March, and Caden Dirks. Scheduled starters.
We are racing with your Carl Customs IMCA Northern Sport Mods presented by the Bucksnort in Denison. Joe Reitz had an amazing run going on Wednesday night up in Alta, and looks like he is going to continue where he left off there as he is currently leading. Sean Cool, Van Dyke also right there as well. Dawson March having a little bit of trouble getting the car underneath him. Remember, he picked up his first ever career feature victory last Sunday.
Cool went much wider than he wanted to and drops back to the 3rd spot. Van Dyke all over the rear bumper of Reitz down the back straightaway. He will trail him going into 3 and 4 this time. Cool once again drifts up the racetrack, trying to power his way back into the battle for the lead.
As they fired off, 6 laps to go. It is still Joe Reitz, Thomas Van Dyke, Sean Cool, Buddy Ray Jones, Sheriff Woody's in there, as well as the 2 of Caden Dirks. Dirks under pressure from Blazina, who Blazina wanting a top 5 spot as he's currently sitting 3rd in points. But right now, it is all still the 1 junior of Joe Reitz.
Van Dyke can get to the back bumper, but that's all so far. A little higher off of turn number 2 than Reitz down the back straightaway this time. He remains just a little bit higher with the dust blowing right in his grill. Halfway home.
We're halfway home, 4 down, 4 to go as they fire back off into turn number 1. Once again, Joe Reitz holding off the advance of Van Dyke, but this time Van Dyke with a good run. Oh, the good run spoiled as he got a little bit high and got into the crumbles. Had to bobble just a little bit. Now that's going to open the door for Sean Cool. They're going to be side by side, a pair of edge chassis, battling it out for 2nd and 3rd.
Van Dyke takes command of the runner-up spot once again. Still just a little higher up the racetrack than Reitz. Gets a good run off the corner that time. Gets right to the back bumper. Sticks his nose inside. Can't quite make it happen this time in 3 and 4 as we come to 2 to go this time.
Matt Stubbe waves the green flag high in the air. 2 laps to go for Joe Reitz as once again Thomas Van Dyke has re-racked, repacked, and restacked for another shot at that 1 JR. He is right there knocking on the back door, around the back bumper of Reitz. Reitz now goes to the low side. Van Dyke to the high side. They're going to see the white flag this time by. Who's going to win the heat race?
White flag lap. The white number 13 has tried everything he can, but Reitz is sticking to the bottom. A great run by Van Dyke this time. He goes top shelf and gets the top spot. Can he keep it into 3 and 4? Off the top side, he will make it happen off of 4.
Van Dyke is going to pull off the win. Joe Reitz in second. Third, Deshaun Cool. Sheriff Woody, Buddy Ray Jones in fourth. And Caden Dirks rounds out the top 5. Yes, Pontius will be the...
they switched it, sorry.
Yep, Pontius will be the inside of row 5 with Colton Garside to the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, as my good cohort Scotty DeYoung would say, they're gonna fight when the bell rings. These are the class known as the Wild Things. Your IMCA Hobby Stocks, presented by Finish Line Racing Products. It's A feature time. Let them hear ya. Seth Butler will be to the inside of row number 6 with Travis Fink to the outside, and Josh Lyons will be to the outside. And just actually got told by one of the Fair Board members that helps us out as spotters, pictures and stuff at the end of the night. So that is why the 24M of Kane the Bandit Malberg decided to head back to Tech, because they're going to go ahead and do pictures at the end of the night. So thank you to Keith Crawford for that information. We always appreciate those heads up.
They'll be going 12 laps, and the lights are out.
Christensen, Ulrich, 1 and 2. Ulrich had an amazing heat race. We'll see what the kid can do here as the green is out. They are racing as they fire it off down into 1 and 2. Ulrich on the high side. He is going to pull the 9C of Christensen. Can he get... Oh, we got Pontius around in 2 right away. Can he keep the car fired? Yes, he's going to. We're going to stay clean and green, but look at this. Dayton Ulrich, can he lead his first lap in a feature? Yes, give the lead to Ulrich.
At the flag stand, it is the 01U2, using that high line to almost perfection on lap 1. He tries to open it up a little bit, almost 3 wide down the back straightaway for the runner-up spot. It's the whole top 5 is right there, and looking to throw his hat in the ring is Smith, as getting a little sideways and keeping it going is the 42.
A little bit of a shot in the shorts last lap from Riley Christensen to Colby Christensen. Right now they're going to kind of file it out just a little bit. It is Ulrich, Riley Christensen, Colby Christensen, Mike Smith being hounded by not only the 7 of Alex Stapleton, but the 24H of Halder as well. But look at Ulrich. This kid looks exactly like how his dad used to drive back in the day.
Ulrich on the top side. Riley Christensen in the black 79 RC on the bottom. Ulrich has the lead. Christensen wants it. Lap traffic could be a factor in the next couple of laps as we come down. 4 down, 8 to go this time. Christensen all over Ulrich.
Riley Christensen trying everything he can, trying to figure out there is a way he can get by that 01U2. Now he's going to pull up side by side. Once again, Ulrich holding his own line, proving the high line is the right line as he is going to get back by Christensen. Once again, the C17, Tyler Wellender, may come into play as far as lap traffic, but once again, it is Ulrich on the high side, Christensen on the low side as they fire off back down underneath the flag stand.
Riley Christensen just barely led that lap as he is using the bottom side to take the advantage over Ulrich. Stapleton finally getting undeadlocked in the 3rd position as he has the best seat in the house, and he is going after the battle for the lead. He is not content to watch it as that lap traffic I reference is right in front of him, 3 wide for the lead.
So you have your current points leader battling one of the guys that's up in points, being Riley Christensen. Dayton Ulrich trying to prove that he can pick up his first win. And look at this. Wellender held up the 79 RC of Christensen. Unfortunately for Ulrich, he was not able to capitalize as here comes new leader Alex Stapleton on the low side. Fires it off and will take the lead with 5 to go.
Stapleton shot out of a cannon. Ulrich with a shot from the back. As Garside got into him, we stay green as there's bumping and banging throughout the field, but not out front. Stapleton down the back chute. Getting it open to 2 or 3 car lengths on Riley Christensen, who is digging, trying to get back to the back bumper.
Riley Christensen is digging like Dale, trying to go to the whip, whipping that car like a rented government plow mule as the F-20 of Travis Fink goes sideways. He's going to back up. Looks like he is going to get the car back going. We're going to stay lean, mean, clean, and green. But right now is Christensen whipping that 79 RC like a rented government plow mule, trying to get up to the back bumper of the 7 of Stapleton. Not going to happen to Stapleton. 3 laps to go before he is now 2 for 2 on the last couple weeks.
Bumping and banging into turn 1, that time for the 3rd position. Mike Smith forcing his way into the 3rd position as he noses ahead, but all the way up on the high scary side goes Colby Christensen back on the podium off of turn 3 and 4 this time.
After falling back just a little bit, here comes Dayton Ulrich back into the top 5 and a power move on the high side with 2 laps to go. It is currently Stapleton, Riley Christensen, Colby Christensen. Oh, and Josh Lyons around on the front stretch, and he's going to nose it into the inside barrier. Caution is out. So once again, we'll go with the green-white checkered finish. Alex Stapleton leading, Riley and Colby Christensen 2nd and 3rd respectively. Okay, how about this? How about Dayton Ulrich makes his way up to the lead in 2 laps?
Got a cheer there.
Yeah. What about Dahmer? I knew that would get some people up there. We're going to find out. Green, white, checkered once again. Matt Stubbe drops the green, and we are racing as they're going to hit him down the front stretch and fire him down into 1 and 2 once again. It is once again Stapleton, Riley Christensen, followed by Colby Christensen. Then it is Jeff Fink, Dayton Ulrich. Now also here comes the 11F, Colton Garsides. Oh, and Garsides is around, collects Halder. Travis Fink, yeoman's effort by Travis Fink to avoid that. I don't think he could have fit a piece of paper between the F-20 of Travis Fink and the 11F of Colton Garside right there. But caution is going to be back out. We are going to go back to a green-white checkered finish. Seth Butler, Mike Smith, Cody Pontius, Dylan Halder, Travis Fink, Tyler Wellender, Colton Garside. Green-white checkered start, take 2, action as they're going to fire it off down the front stretch and into 1 and 2. Once again, it will be Alex Stapleton. Wants to pick up a trophy for his daughter for a late birthday present as he fires it off down the back stretch as he is pulling away from the 79 RC of Riley Christensen. Matt Stubbe with the white flag in hand this time. Oh, and we got 2 spinning. Halder and Pontius. Pontius is going to keep going. Can Halder get it refired? He's going to come down to the inside. And nope. As the song goes, this is a race that never ends. So, ladies and gentlemen, now what we have in front of us is, are we coming up on the time limit? Alex Stapleton wondering, what do I got to do? I can see the caution flag, and I want it. Quit spinning out behind me, boys. Jeff Fink now sitting up at that 3rd place spot between the brothers Christensen. Green is back out, 2 to go. Again, they're going to fire it off down into 1 and 2. Alex Stapleton coming out to just absolutely flying off of that bottom of 2 as he pulls away and starts to gap the 79 RC of Christensen. Christensen gapping the 01F of Fink. Here comes Mike Smith, and here comes Dayton Ulrich, both to the outside of Colby Christensen. 1 to go.
Mike Smith from the grave to a battle for 4th as Stapleton continues to lead the way through 1 and 2 this time. Christensen trying his best to track him down. 3 car lengths between him and Stapleton. Into 3, off of 4. Alex Stapleton gets the win.
Alex Stapleton is going to pick up a win 2 weeks in a row and extend that points lead. Riley Christensen in second. Jeff Fink, Old Dahmer, sneaks into third. Mike Smith in fourth. And Colby Christensen will round out that top five. Right outside that top five, though, Dayton Ulrich, nothing to hang his head about as, wow, what a run that kid had the early part of this feature. So help them out. It is the A feature time for your Carl Customs IMCA Northern Sport Mods presented by the Bucks Nord in Denison. Behind that beautiful GMC truck with the American flag, the POW flag, and the flag of the great state of Iowa on the back, presented to us by Denison Drywall, tonight's presenting partner. Big thanks to them once again.
Lights out. 15 laps.
Yeah, these cars are going to be lights out fast, that is for sure. As the RPMs are going to come up, Matt Stubbe drops the green, and we are racing, as it is going to be Joe Reach with the early advantage coming out of 4, heading down the front stretch and into 1. But he has Thomas Van Dyke to the low side, Sean Cool to the high side. Battling right now for 4th and 5th is Sheriff Woody Buddy Ray Jones and the 2 of Caden Dirks. But as they come through 3 and 4, it's going to be all Joe Reitz leading lap number 1.
Sean Cool going top shelf in the runner-up position, hoping that it produces better results than his heat race. Right now, he stays in second and even draws closer to the 1JR down the back straightaway this time. Into 3 and 4, Reitz continues to lead. Cool is not going quietly into the night.
As Joe Reitz and the 74 Sean Cool right there, bobbled by the 13 of Van Dyke, and Van Dyke needs to be careful because he is sitting second in points by 4 points. Right behind him, your current points leader, Sheriff Woody Buddy Ray Jones. So any bobble by Van Dyke, and we, much like Jones just did, it could be a big swing in the points.
The Battle of Council Bluffs won by Caden Dirks for the 4th spot over Sheriff Woody Buddy Ray Jones down the back straightaway that time. We are strung out with Reitz continuing to gain a little bit of ground, leading the way.
We are 11 laps to go. Joe Reitz has put together a nice gap between him and the 74 of Sean Cool. Both of them hungry for a win. Cool might be a little more hungry, though, as he is yet to pick up a feature victory in his career, as he's going to the whip trying to catch up to Reitz. 10 to go.
Cool had it straightened out on him off of 4 that time. He's trying to find some way, somehow, to run down the 1JR of Reitz, who has shown the way since the drop of the green flag. We go into single-digit laps to go this time. 6 down, 9 to go.
As they click more and more laps off, so far so good. No harm, no foul, no cautions. As right now it looks like the field fairly strung out. It is once again Joe Reitz, Sean Cool, Thomas Van Dyke, Caden Dirks, and Sheriff Buddy Ray Jones right now. Dawson March and Jim Blazina rounding out the field just outside that top 5.
Halfway down the back straightaway, we'll technically be halfway home in this 15-lap feature. Reitz has opened it up to a third of a straightaway. Van Dyke creeping up on Cool for the runner-up position. He wiggles a little bit going into 3 and 4 that time, but he will continue trying to get up to the runner-up spot.
Behind Reitz, it is a pair of Edge chassis that are going to be battling it out for second and third here shortly, as once again Van Dyke going to the whip to catch up to the back bumper of that Mudslinger Motorsports number 74 of Cool. As we're going to have a battle for second and third coming now. Penny, here comes Penny, and Jones right behind him as well.
Cool has second. Van Dyke wants it. Reitz continues to show the way out front. Down the back straightaway in the 1JR. He has been smooth since the drop of the green flag, with that bright green number 1 on the side of his blue vehicle, coming down to 5 to go.
5 to go for Joe Reitz. Had a great run going Wednesday night. Unfortunately, one little bobble and sent him about mid-pack. Looking for a little bit of redemption tonight right here at the Crawford County Speedway as he is going to sling it through 3 and 4. We're going to see 4 laps to go. Can Joe Reeds hang on to it?
Cool slides up the racetrack a little bit more. Van Dyke trying to stick to the bottom and really go after him for the second spot. Trying to get the run off the corner down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4. Cool remains in the position as Reitz is out front.
3 laps to go with the field strung out. Once again, it is Joe Reitz, Sean Cool, Thomas Van Dyke, Caden Dirks, and Buddy Ray Jones, your top 5. Now Jones going to the whip as he looks like he's going to try and catch up to the back bumper of Dirks. With 2 laps to go, we might have a battle for 3 and 4 as Van Dyke now to the inside of Cool for second and third.
Van Dyke shows his nose to Cool off 3 and 4 and really does it into 1 and 2 this time. He remains on the bottom side of the racetrack as Cool drifts up down the back straightaway. Still not quite able to pull completely even is Van Dyke as Reitz is 1 lap away from full redemption.
Wide flag is out, 1 lap to go as they're going to fire it off down through 1 and 2. Smooth as silk on the bottom as he has been the whole race. They're going to take off down the back stretch into 3 and 4. I know Tammy's got a smile on her face right now. Joe Reed's going to pick up the feature win. Sean Cool second. Thomas Van Dyke third. Caden Dirks in fourth. And Buddy Ray Jones rounds out the top 5.